Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, go on the Google Chrome and search for the Scratch Foundation. On the Scratch Foundation, here you can see the S sign, double click on it and the Scratch will get open. Here is the Scratch interface. Go on the left side, top left side, here you can see the create, click on it and the Scratch interface will get open. Its official website will get open. It will take few seconds only, and this time you can like, share and subscribe it if this video will be useful for you. Now we'll close it first. Here this is our coding area, these are the code blocks, this is the costume and sounds we can take from here. This is my backdrop place. Here we see our results. This is the backdrop, this is the sprite. First of all, I don't need this cat sprite, I will delete it first. Now I will go on the backdrop, I will select one backdrop, I will select the blue sky. Here I will go for the sprite and I will search for the bowl sprite. This is the bowl, so I got my sprite here. Now what's next? Next is I will go on the event. On the event I will select this flag block. Then I will go for the forever and then I will take this if condition. What's next? I will go to the sensing and I will select this key space processed block. I will put it on the if condition. Here I will select the right arrow. If this means if I will select the right, I will press the right arrow, the bowl will go on the right side. If I will select the left arrow, the bowl will go on the right side. Here I will select the block change x by 10. I will select this block from the motion code. Here if I will click on the flag, we can see we will press the right arrow and the bowl will go on the right side. So for this next what we will do, we will do it the duplicate if condition. We will duplicate this if condition and put it down the under the change x by 10. Here you can see we will just change this condition. There we first selected right arrow, now we will select left arrow. So the next is we will go and we will change this value. It was 10, now here we will select the minus 10. Now you can see after doing it minus 10 and doing it left arrow, now we will press the left arrow on the keyboard, the bowl will get back on the left side. So we can do it on the left side and the right side. So the work is done on the bowl sprite is done. Now we will go for the other sprite. What is the other sprite? The other sprite is the apple. I'm gonna choose the apple. To create that game we need one apple, so the apple sprite is here. Now we will put some code blocks on the apple code area. Here is the apple. First its size is a bit big for me, I will reduce it to the 70. It was 100, I will reduce it on the 70. Now I will go on the event, see event, and I will select the flag block. Whenever I will click the flag block, this sprite will start working according to the code I will put here. What's next? I will go on the motion side and here I will select set y to this block. You can see now I will change the value. What value I will put here? I will put the value 180. Now I will show you what this block will do. If I will select the C on the 180 space, the apple is gone up now. So what is the next block? I will put the next block because it's gone up, we need to put it down too. We want it will go up and down again. So when it will go up, we will change the value, we will change y by 10. So this is the block. First of all we will put this block here and we will go and select the forever block. See here I will put the forever block and then I will put my change y by minus 10. So what's next? Next I will put the if block here. The condition, I will put the condition here. It was minus, I think the speed will be faster, so I need to reduce it. If you want more speed, you can increase this value. So if you want to reduce the speed, we can reduce the value. Now we will go on the operators and I will select this greater than 50. What I will put? I will put here y. But I will put here y position. So it will come down, so it gone up. So I will put it here the y position. Here is the value 50. I will change this value to the minus 180. So minus 180 plus 180 means going up and minus 180 means going down. And what does the minus 5 means? Minus 5 is its speed. So also keep these things in your mind. So what's next? Next I am going to pick the next block. So the next block is, I will go to the next block, and which is set y to what? Y2, we will select the value. So I will select y2 180. So if you want to understand the x and y, I will make another video with the x and y values, and then you will understand this x and y. What are the x and y's? Next is, I will go to random position. Here I will click the flag. So here is a little problem. The apple is not coming from exactly the upside. So here is a little issue. I will fix it later. You will come to know why it's happening. Select this if condition from the control block here. If condition. What condition we are going to put? Now we will again put the condition. The condition is touching. What it will touch? It will touch the bowl. What will touch the bowl? The apple will touch the bowl. We will put the condition here. If the apple will touch the bowl, what will happen? It will again go up and come down again. So what we'll do for this, we will touch this bowl. Touching bowl is the condition. And what next we will do? On the next, we will go and take another code block. Which code block we will go and take it? Before taking it, if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Oh, here I will fix the problem. I told you here is a small problem, a little problem is here. The problem was that we need to put this set y value down and drag this go to random position up. Now you will see the apple will come from upside to downside, and here we will duplicate the same values because it will touch the bowl and it will again go up and come down. So we will duplicate the values and we will paste it here. Okay, here I will stop this first on the from the this red circle, and I will change the values. So next, what's next? We will go on the sounds. I want to put a chomp sound here, which you listened in the beginning of the video. When the bowl will eat the apple or it will touch the apple, it will make a chomp sound. So the chomp sound is applied on it. Now I want a score box, which you saw in the video. The game, here is the variable. I will touch the make a variable and I will write a score here. Okay. Now you can see the score is appearing on the screen. See, the score is 0. And I will drag it up first. My whole code block is here now. So don't forget to press the bell icon, please. It matters a lot. It means a lot for me. So what's next? I will set my variables. What are the variables? I will set the score to 0. It will start from the 0. I have set the variable, but we will select the score from the variables. Now what's next? I will go and I will click on the flag. What's happening? The apple is coming down. You can see. I will go on the bowl and I will apply it on 2. Now I have clicked the flag. So I am playing it now. So if you want to become a Scratch developer, you need practice. Keep practicing. Here you can see when the bowl touch the apple, the score is not changing. What I will do next? Next I will go on the my sprite apple. Here I will go on the variables and I will select the change my variable by 1. Here this is the option is my variable. I will say my score. I will change my variable to my score. Now it will turn into 1 when it will touch, and I will get more scores. Here you can see I am playing my game. The scores are also increasing. It touches 3, it's 4 and here you go, and so on. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much. So before leaving, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.